Right. Where am I looking? To you. First two races, they were a disaster. Reliability was not there, and suddenly question marks. Can the team come back?
Hey, what's going on with the battery? What the is this? I love the engine.
Everyone worked so hard to deliver that car to the first Grand Prix. It's just a monumental task. And then you get the call from the circuit saying, we need you to work even harder. We need to find reliability.
That's some weird fluid.
Okay, Max, stop the car, please.
Suddenly the team are on the back foot because you're not only trying to bring in developments to see if you can outpace your rivals, but you're also trying to make the car reliable. So the pressure was really on at the factory, but somehow they fixed it within a couple of races, and then the win started to come. And that for me is the mark of the team. Absolutely massive effort from all back at the factory and at the circuit. When we come to Spa, it's one of the best racetracks for the drivers. Max in fine form qualifies on pole.
Well done, mate. Good job.
But the team have to take an engine penalty. That drops them down to 14th. Nobody wins in 14th. Well, think again.
Amazing Sunday, guys. Car was a rocket ship all weekend. Unbelievable.
Class 0, mate. Absolutely well deserved. Enjoy it.
It's not only confidence, just the feeling in the car. The car is working really well. I think definitely it's a great team result, and something that I'm really happy with.
And to really round off a brilliant day for the team, Checo moves up to P2 in the Drivers' Championship ahead of Leclerc.
Well done, Checo. That's a really solid result today. 1-2 for the team. Big points. Well done, mate.
We're getting used to seeing a sea of orange at many Grand Prix, but Zandvoort was all orange. The home fans expected another victory like they'd seen in the first year of that Grand Prix, with Max winning ahead of Lewis Hamilton. Pressure surely would be too much. Well, Max doesn't seem to suffer from pressure.
Well done, mate. That was a mega drive. And take this lap in and enjoy every minute of it.
Yes. They threw everything at us, but we made the right call.
Another majestic drive. Let's call it that today.
The only slight glitch for the team was that Charles Leclerc moves back into P2 in the championship, but overall, a fantastic day for the team. The Tifosi out in force, clearly supporting Ferrari.
So, Leclerc 1.5 seconds quicker, P2.
Max has to take a penalty, drops him down to P7. Checo as well with a 10th-place penalty. So there was hope for the Tifosi. The race plays out. Max finds himself leading the Grand Prix.
You deserve the win today. Well done.
Very lovely, mate. Great race set again. And you won your home Grand Prix.
Singapore, one of the great night races, street circuit of course, and Red Bull right in the mix going into the final part of qualifying.
Box, Max. Box, 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 box.
Why? Why? What the are you guys saying? Unbelievable, mate. I don't get it. What the is this about?
An uncharacteristic mistake from the team sees Max have to come in before his final run, qualifies P8. Checo puts it on the front row alongside Charles Leclerc, who takes the pole.
200ths off Leclerc. 200ths off Leclerc.
Oh, f***'s sake. Good job today, guys. We'll get them tomorrow.
Lights out, Checo gets the jump. He then drives faultlessly to get his second victory of the year.
Vamos, Checo. Unbelievable. What a drive.
This is how we do it, man. We shut our mouth and we work hard. This is the Mexican way.
I'm super proud of my team. They did a fantastic job. It didn't come easy, so I'm super proud of the job we all did.
That is your best ever drive, mate. That was sensational.
So on to the Japanese Grand Prix, another classic race circuit. Rain delayed start again. The race eventually gets underway. We have a red flag. All sorts of confusion. And when the time we get to the end of the Grand Prix, which is won by Max, absolutely in dominant style.
Nice race at the end too. Nice few laps in the wet. Totally dominant. That was absolutely fantastic. Well done.
Checo had a little battle with Leclerc right at the end. Leclerc missing the chicane.
Hey, what is he doing, mate? He went off and he pushed me off.
The stewards take a quick decision, demoting Leclerc behind Checo. That moves Checo onto the podium in third. And it was only at that point it became clear that Max had won the Drivers' Championship.
Yeah, that was a pretty crazy feeling. First, when I crossed the line, of course, you think it's not happening. But I'm very proud that we won it here in front of all the Japanese fans and all the Honda people involved, because they deserve it. You know, they really worked hard to deliver what they are delivering us at the moment, which is an incredible, strong package.
And Checo and his season-long battle with Charles Leclerc now is 1 point ahead as we move into the closing few races of the season. Onto the American Grand Prix and Austin, a track historically that's been very strong for Mercedes.
Box and pit confirm, Max.
An uncharacteristic mistake in the pit stop sees Max lose the lead in the round of final pit stop.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Not only does he lose the lead to Lewis Hamilton, he comes out behind Charles Leclerc.
Long way to go.
Yeah, you don't need to tell me that.
Max, we're in this together, mate. Head down. Come on.
He overtakes Charles, sets his head down, focused on Lewis Hamilton, overtakes him with a few laps to go, winning the race, cementing the Constructors' Championship for the team.
Thanks, Verstappen. You are world champion. We are world champions. Thank you so much.
An emotional weekend for the team as a whole, because it also was a weekend that sadly we saw the passing of the Red Bull founder and owner of the Grand Prix team, Dietrich Mateschitz. But what a fitting way to celebrate his life. It was significant that this first Constructors' Championship in 9 seasons was done in such style on such a memorable day. A great achievement for the team from Milton Keynes.
Thank you, Dietrich Mateschitz, for everything that you have done for us, for this team, and these championships are for you.
It's all the men and women back in the factory. It's all our partners, it's our suppliers. It's everybody from the receptionists to the van drivers to the composite departments to R&D to research and development, aerodynamics, you name it, production, every department of the business. And, you know, we owe it all to them and these two guys.
Mexican Grand Prix, the city is just Checo Perez. It's just incredible to see the home support. A lot of pressure on him. Get into qualifying. Max, brilliant as always, P1.
Yes, let's go, guys, let's go.
Checo didn't quite find the lap.
But what a mess of quality.
Yeah, tricky one.
Need to sort out these issues.
Maybe the pressure really telling, lines up behind the two Mercedes. But on a circuit where you have the longest straight from the start-finish line to the first corner, Checo positions himself very well, manages to come out of that first sequence of corners in P3. The race starts to take its momentum. An early stop for Checo, but a bad stop.
How slow was the pit stop?
The pit stop was 5 seconds.
That puts him on the back foot. At the end of the run, though, he's able to get P3 with Max winning.
Well, I made that is a new record. 14 wins, unbelievable, what a season.
Yeah, of course, being Checo's teammate here, it's another level of support. It's great always to be on that podium. It's fantastic, you know, the atmosphere, the people has been surreal. Everyone is performing at a very high level, and we have to make sure we keep delivering on track.
Incredible atmosphere in the stadium as Checo is greeted like not only he won the race, but he won the World Championship.
Where did Charles finish?
P6, back into P2 in the championship.
Then we come to Brazil, a historic racetrack, notoriously difficult in the driver's necks because it's anti-clockwise, short lap, should be suited perfectly for Red Bull. Changeable conditions through qualifying, we see a Haas on pole. Max not too bad with P2. We then get into the sprint races. For the first time in a long time, the team has tyre deg issues. You just haven't quite got the car in the sweet spot.
That was P4 today. Tomorrow you will start P3 with science's penalty. Very different race tomorrow. See what happens.
Yeah, let's see. Somehow the mediums didn't work.
An eventful race, safety cars. We see a restart where we find Max and Lewis going wheel to wheel at turn 2. There was contact. The stewards decide it was Max to blame. Not only does he have to come in and change his nose, he also gets a 5-second penalty. An eventful weekend, possibly one to forget. It's a final race of the year, Abu Dhabi, and it's all about Checo. Can he get second in the Drivers' Championship? Of course, Max would love to further add to his winning tally. Qualifying goes well. Max is there towing Checo around.
One of Max's, very good job. First and second, well done. Yeah, that's good team up for that.
Yeah, good job, guys. Nice to get that front row for the team, guys. Good job, everyone. Thanks to Max as well for that tow.
So it's quite simple. Max is going to focus on his race. Checo just needs to finish in front of Charles. If he does, he secures P2 in the championship.
That was sublime. Which is actually a perfect way to sum up this season, Max. It's been a pleasure.
Great job for everyone. What an amazing season we've had. Unbelievable. We can all be very, very proud. How did Checo end up?
Just 1.3 behind. 1.3 behind Leclerc.
It's close.
Ah, what a shame. Anyway, guys, well done. Good effort the whole season. We gave it all. So at least we can be happy with that.
So the dream didn't quite happen. Checo ends up P3 in the Drivers' Championship, but it still has to be said, it's the team's strongest season in terms of race victories. Still his best result in the Drivers' World Championship. What fuel and motivation he has going into what is another 2 years of contract and another 2 opportunities to realise the ultimate goal.
We went out fighting, onwards and upwards next year. Keep on pushing.
Yeah, I'm sure we will be stronger, mate. Let's keep pushing. Well done to everyone. What an amazing year it's been.
And I think overall, the efforts of everybody back in Milton Keynes, everyone at the racetrack has to be celebrated, has to be applauded, because the effort to deliver what has been one of the longest seasons in Formula One is just monumental. I've been in Formula One for a long time, but this is one of the most impressive performances I've ever seen from a team. But this is Formula One. It's relentless. This is a sport that never sleeps. And I feel for the men and women that have achieved so much this year, the race is on. Can they defend the title?